Hello, welcome back to the channel. We are now at the last beer of the festival hall from this apartment. The next beer hall I do will be from the new apartment. In fact, there are very few videos that I'm going to be uploading from this apartment after this point. I've got, I believe, the Samuel Smith's Organic Chocolate Stout video currently uploading, and I have a blooper-ridden review of Liquid Death Deathberry Inferno. Yes, I like to think of myself as a fire eater, quote unquote, someone who likes hot, spicy stuff and can handle hot, spicy stuff. But unfortunately, when you haven't had a lot of hot, spicy stuff in a while, it does sneak up on you. So be prepared for a good laugh with that one because there will be some off camera coughing, etc. I don't cry and I don't break out a sweat that I know of. I don't remember. But I will disappear off screen briefly and you'll hear me making noise. Very inelegant and very unprofessional, but hey, you guys wanted bloopers, so there you have it. And I'm not re-recording it. I'll leave it just the way it is. So let's get into this beer. This is another nostalgia that I had gotten in Albuquerque. This is Founders Breakfast Stout Double Chocolate Coffee Oatmeal Stout. Roasted coffee, sweet and decadent, and it is now part of their new series they have. This is where the classics never go out of style and new legends arise. In other words, they're keeping this as a classic, and Founders is going to come up with new varieties. And the labels I don't like. They don't have the classic label anymore. They also have Arrogant Bastard, and they changed the label on that one as well. I will probably at some point after we move in, and I remember I will pick that one up so you can see what the label looks like now. I have videos for this and that one down below if you want to see what the labels actually used to look like. So you know I'm not just blowing smoke. All right, this one comes in at 8.3% ABV, and when I remember keywords, when I remember, I will start reading the IBUs, especially on IPAs and possibly on sours if they have it. This one comes in at 60 IBUs. It says, coffee lovers, this one's for you. Brewed with an abundance of flaked oats and two types of coffee and chocolate. This stout has an intense, fresh roasted Java nose with breakfast-inspired flavors of chocolate and caramelized sugar for just the right amount of sweetness. And of course, I don't normally read this, but this was bottled April 8th of this year. Okay. And it was made where? I forget. Oh, Grand Rapids, Michigan. So I was able to get this one in New Mexico, and it's bottled in Michigan. So when a brand makes it big, they make it big. Yes, I've got this shirt on again today, and I've got my Laughing Pumpkins leggings. Yes, I like pumpkins. But you should know that. Anyone who's been following this channel for a while or subscribed will know that in the fall I do as many pumpkin ales, stouts, and whatnot as physically possible. Which reminds me, Festival still has Ichabod. I love it. But I haven't been buying him because I've got so many other beers to try that I want to share with you. Look at this lovely color. So dark and chocolatey and coffee colored. It's a little bit left in the bottom. It won't fit. Check out the color. A nice caramel colored head. And yes, you can smell coffee on the nose. Trying to catch a whiff of the chocolate. Coffee. Tasting the oats. And the coffee. And some dark chocolate on the end. So basically, I'm smelling the coffee first, and then when I taste it, I'm getting the oatmeal and the coffee, and then the dark chocolate. And definitely the hops. It is bitter. So basically, it's like having coffee with semi-sweet dark chocolate, like cocoa powder. The dark, you know how that is. It's like semi-sweet and dark, and no sugar. So imagine taking that and putting it in your coffee, brewing that, and then having it with a bowl of oatmeal. Mm. Definitely very filling. Oh, check this out. It's chilling here. Yeah. So the kid eating breakfast. Maybe they took. I'm not sure why they took that off, but maybe a child eating breakfast on beer. Maybe they decided that wasn't aging too well. But it was a classic looking picture. This one looks like it might be chocolate chips. Oatmeal with chocolate chips, possibly. That works too. But again, this is like a very plain label, kind of boring. Oh, it's thick and syrupy. Oh yeah, this is the Venture series. Yeah, so this is one of the classics now. So that means in the future, excuse me, what we need to be doing is looking for what Founders is going to be doing next. Hopefully they don't 100% jump on the IPA bandwagon. A lot of places are doing that, it seems, because even Shiner came up with an IPA. Those are pretty good. But they need to stick with their old standbys as well. So if they do get an IPA, heck, I will try it just to see how they handle an IPA. But I like their stouts. Mm. As always, it's a hit. Will I buy it again? Yes. Do I like the new label? Not really. But I do appreciate the fact that they are keeping it basically as a classic with, I guess, the intention of adding new varieties, which again, I will try to remember to try. So, on that note, if you like these videos, give them a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, hit the bell once. If you want notifications, hit the bell a second time, and then I will pop up in your feed whenever I have a new video. And as always, remember, drive responsibly. Take turns driving the hearse. Remember your large parasol and your 100 SPF so you don't turn into a pile of ash. And please look out for and take care of the cryptids, shapeshifters, and mythical creatures, magical beasts of all kinds that are currently in danger. Well, they've been in danger, but they're more in danger than they used to be. Look out for them because they're rare and wonderful, and they do deserve to exist, and we love them a lot. I'll see you in the next video. I love you guys. Bye now.